What's my SatAttack squad? It's your boy SatAttack. Y'all see the title, man. I just got done with Coffee Crime House, something like that. I just got done react to that, so that video was crazy. It's a CCTV. God damn, CCTV camera catching someone doing a crime, murder, or something like that. That's the title of it. But cop realized he's going to jail for being a pedo. Hey, that's Skyrim, bro. It's 2K, man. This title's crazy. This is by the villains. I'm not subscribed to this person, but let's see how this video is constructed. We might subscribe to this, man, because I like watching videos like this. It puts life in perspective, bro. There's a lot of crazy shit going on. A lot of people is going through worse shit than what you're going through. You gotta level yourself. That's what these videos do to me. Some people are just unlucky, bro. Like the video I just got done reacting, that dude was following 3 other people before. The same night, he was following 3 other people or 2 other people. They got away, and a 3rd person just happened to be her, and she got done dirty. Like that was tough. But let's check this out. Let's check this out.
I have never seen a more despicable set of facts as I've seen in this case.
These were the remarks of the judge who presided over the case of Jalen Fleer, a San Diego County Sheriff's deputy. The 27-year-old looked clean as a whistle in his day-to-day routine, but a private investigation caught up to him, leading to an interrogation that led to a search, which then led to a reveal of over 20 felony charges.
Damn.
In this video, we'll take you through the interrogation that finally put this monster behind bars. Special thanks to 5-0.
Bro, a cop, bro. That is the worst case, because you're supposed to be out here protecting folks, bro. And you're being out here being a pet, bro. You're supposed to be protecting these kids, bro. Come on.
For sharing the original interrogation clip. Jalen Fleer was a San Diego County Sheriff's deputy who once starred for Santana High School in baseball and football. He is married and was expecting a baby at the time, but instead came the San Diego County Crime Stoppers who received tips regarding the sheriff's quote-unquote lewd behavior. Their 2-month-long investigation led to a
God, bro is about to have a kid and he's a pet, bro.
lot of evidence that needed answers. This is how the interrogation went down.
The story with us, of course, in regards to the report that we're investigating. You're not under arrest and you are not being detained. Do you understand?
Yeah. Because the interrogator is acting upon tips from a non-profit organization, she has to set the disclaimer that this interrogation is voluntary and that he can leave whenever he wants to. He can even choose to not answer any important questions and can request a lawyer anytime he wants. But the interrogator has such a simple and open communication with Jalen that he looks at this interrogation like a conversation.
Stupid.
Later on, he starts to open up about himself.
Football, baseball. Went to Grossmont College for a little bit, played baseball there. And I got a job here. Worked at Dick's Sporting Goods before this, so this is my 2nd job. Started working with this department for coming up on 5 years now.
So baseball seemed pretty important to you back in high school. What position?
Pitcher.
Cool. How's your arm holding up?
I mean, soreness every once in a while, but I haven't thrown it for a while. So.
Yeah, no, it still kills me. I played softball.
Okay, nice.
So I was, 3rd, short, center, and pitcher.
Damn.
San Diego?
Yeah, down Hilltop, Bonita Valley. And have you always worked corrections?
Yeah, I attempted to go out to the patrol, went to the academy. Things didn't work out there, so I came back here.
Did you have fun at the academy while you were
there?
there?
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it. It's good. I mean, camaraderie and stuff like that. So.
Okay. Married? How many kids?
Oh yeah, married. Recently got married this last year in September.
Okay.
We have a kid due on the way in August.
Oh, okay. Boy, girl?
Boy.
Very nice.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Were you like hoping for?
Oh no, I said looking forward.
Oh, looking forward. I thought you said unfortunately.
Yeah, I thought you said unfortunately.
No, I'm excited.
I'm reading the caption as well. So.
And your wife? How long have you known her?
Actually preschool.
Damn.
Yeah, met in preschool, went separate ways. Met her back in high school. Things like I was trying to date her, but she was playing it hard to get again.
Yeah.
Then college came around, tried again, and actually ran into her in PV about 3 years ago.
Okay.
And then we reconnected then.
Damn.
Got married.
That shit was meant to be.
And I hear your schedule recently changed. How do you feel about the schedule change?
Yeah. 12 and a half in a row. Kills you. 7 off is nice, but it flies by, so.
Yeah, and then the 7 drag
Yeah.
once you're here. So at least you're on your last day today, right?
This entire discussion is important because it will create a pattern of events that could lead to a bigger crime. First, she establishes the background. And now she moves on to the place where the crime happened, social media.
So, how about social media? Are you active on social media at all?
Facebook and Instagram. Had Snapchat back in the day, got rid of that with my wife. We got caught in the academy with her and stuff, some stuff, but...
Can you tell me about that, or?
I mean, it was with another recruit in the academy, but...
Okay.
Damn.
So you're communicating with another recruit?
I was back in, I stopped. Everything got cut off. Got rid of... I mean, I didn't delete the Snapchat, I just got deleted the app, so...
Okay.
I haven't used it for like, I don't know, a year and a half now.
Okay.
He was best man for the guys.
On Facebook, just because I like to jot down everybody's social media when I can. What's your Facebook login? Like your username?
I think just under Jalen Fleer.
It's your name?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then you said Instagram? Is that
Instagram,
right?
yeah.
Okay. What's your Instagram username?
I think
Okay. And then you said you got rid of Snapchat, but when you did have it, what was it?
just Jalen Fleer.
Dirty work. The shit's on Snapchat.
Okay.
He
So the one that you had there, and has
deleted Snapchat, bro. Come on, it's on Snapchat.
that account since
Damn it.
been deleted, or just
That one,
deactivated?
that's just delete the app. I think it's still there.
Okay. And I know when it comes to Facebook, you connect it to an email address. Do you know what email address is connected to it? And then your Instagram account, what, same email?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. And I know sometimes with Snapchat, they'll have you either sign up with a phone number or an email.
I believe it's my phone number.
Okay. Very cool.
What's
So,
happening in 2020? Damn.
By
man,
knowing his
COVID?
social accounts, the interrogator is trying to piece Jalen's social accounts with the anonymous tips so that a connection can be verified.
Damn.
By now, Jalen is too open with his social accounts, and it took him this long to ask the obvious question.
I don't know, do you have any questions for me before we kind of...
What's this
And
for?
I will ask what this is about.
Yeah,
Yes,
so we're...
there you go. I'm not saying there you go, but that I knew that was a question. I got it.
Do you have any questions for me before we kind of...
Should have been
I will
suspicious,
ask
my
what this is
boy.
about.
Not
Yeah,
my
so
boy,
we're
but I'm
looking
just,
into
it's
some
just a
allegations that were
preference.
made.
I don't. This is my boy. I'm sorry.
It started with a crime
I
stopper
just say my boy
report,
to
so we're
everything.
just kind of
If you're,
going
if you're
from
new
there.
here, he's not my boy though.
We did receive
Come on, my boy.
a picture that, you know, when we looked into it, it looks similar to you. So I don't know if you can take a look at the picture and just tell me if you've seen this picture before.
You're gonna see it and
I
you're
have
gonna
like
be
15
scared.
million things here. Okay. So this picture right here.
Yeah, that's definitely me. I went to Grossmont.
Okay. So this picture right here, how old were you when it was taken?
20.
20? Have you ever used this picture on any social media site?
I think it was Snapchat back in the day, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Have you ever shared this picture with anybody on Snapchat?
Yeah, probably with my wife, to be honest. I mean, obviously I talked to other girls back in the day too, but I can't remember.
Okay. If you had to guesstimate how many times you may have shared the photo, how many times?
That one, maybe just a couple times, once or twice.
Okay. So definitely to your wife.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've used that photo for your wife, and you were about 20 years old in the photo. You did share it on Snapchat, and then maybe some other girls you were talking to?
I mean, yeah, this was a long time ago, so I don't really remember who it was.
Okay. Have you ever posted it as like your profile photo, or
No, that one.
ever
No.
posted on Instagram? Oh, I forgot to ask you, are your accounts, is your Instagram and your Facebook, are they private? To add somebody?
Yeah, I believe I had to, yeah.
You can't
Yeah,
just...
request a friend.
Yeah, you can't just be anyone. So that one's at least a little bit better, where it's like you have to actively search for somebody, right? You in the photo, and is that a Grossmont? Is that Grossmont?
Yeah, it's
emblem?
Grossmont.
Okay, cool.
This picture here was the first piece of evidence.
Yeah.
The interrogator wanted to know how the quote-unquote anonymous tip could get a hold of a selfie like that. You can't download pictures of each other on Snapchat unless you actually send them. And it was never uploaded on Facebook and Instagram, so this means that he intentionally sent this picture to someone who is, according to the interrogator, a quote-unquote young female on Snapchat. based on Jalen's facial expressions, you can tell that he's now realizing where this is going.
Your schedule.
He
I
knows.
know that you work every 7
That
days
picture
on.
got to him, bro. You know he didn't post it on Facebook or Instagram or nothing. He sent that specific picture to someone.
It's going.
He's like,
Your
oh
schedule.
shit.
I know that
Only sent to the one
you
person?
work every 7 days on and 7 days off. What is your wife's schedule?
She's every Friday, Saturday off. Day shift, so typical 9 to 5.
Okay, so she works 9 to 5 and you work like the complete opposite schedule.
Depends. Every 3 months we rotate days and nights.
Okay. And how long have you been on nights now?
Nights now, probably a little over a month now, a month and a half. Can I ask, is this something I should have lawyers on?
So right now, and I'll go over the behealer with you. You know, we're
Should you have lawyers, my boy? Should you? What you doing wrong? Should you have?
investigating allegations that were made that you were communicating with a younger female on Snapchat and potentially some material might have been shared.
Okay.
Some photos, some images, stuff
I
like
know.
that. So we, of course, want to be able to hear what happened
He's
from
like,
your
ah,
side. If
shit,
that
they got me. He knows it, bro. He know he did it. So
did occur, or if it didn't occur, we want to
That's-
One that I talked to.
The interrogator now learns his schedule, which will help her fit the pattern of the investigation. He once again jumps in to ask if this is something that he should have his lawyers on. Once again, the interrogator's response puts him at ease that he's not being treated as a criminal and they're only investigating allegations. The first time she mentioned
shit,
texting the quote-unquote
did you do a crime, my boy? Do you need a lawyer? That should be your. You should be answering the question yourself.
email on Snapchat, he didn't respond much. But this time, he gave an answer that led to the revelation of his Tinder profile.
And from your side, if that in fact did occur, or if it didn't occur, we want to obviously
Everyone that I
determine
talked to, I mean, was about my age. I remember.
Okay. So who have you talked to?
My wife. I mean, this was back then when I had Tinder.
He describes that the only use of Tinder was when he met an ex-girlfriend. They dated for 3 years, and then he got married to his wife, who he had known since preschool. Now, in case you're wondering why we haven't displayed the second picture, it's because it's a nude picture. He recalls that the only person who had access to this picture was his ex's Tinder account and his current wife. His wife is loyal enough to not leak it, and even though he had a bad breakup, his ex would not leak that picture. You can tell he's denying to share the real source of this picture because deep down he's well aware of who he sent it to.
So, I mean, I met girls on Tinder and stuff back in the day. And yes, some save stuff, but I don't know who would save a picture like that. A nude, maybe, yeah, would save. Not that one.
And there's nothing wrong with this photo, right? It's just
No,
you.
I agree. I don't know how it would get in the hands of a younger person.
There were also some conversations that were exchanged between you and this person.
Me? Okay. I didn't talk to anybody younger, though.
Not on Snapchat.
No,
Not recently.
not recently, no.
So now
He not only continues to deny
No, I
sending
didn't.
this picture, but also sending this picture to a younger person, quote-unquote, recently. The word recently implies that he may have sent it to someone a long while back who he's not trying to disclose.
Now, you said all of your social media accounts are private, right?
Yeah.
And I know you're a law enforcement officer, so I know that you've also taken the time to make your plates confidential.
I mean, back in the day, I don't think my current ones are, though.
I mean, obviously, I ran your plates. So you're still driving the Ford Fusion.
Yeah,
And is it black or gray?
it's great.
Okay. And you got tinted windows on it still?
Yeah.
And so, you know, when it comes to the photo, I really want to understand why this person would be in possession.
I'm trying to think what this boy is going through right now. Cause that boy just came here, sat down, had a little conversation, went through his whole background like nothing happened. Now, bro is nervous as hell. His armpits is sweating. He hasn't moved his armpits in like 30 minutes. His shit is definitely sweating. Bro is nervous. Bro's
The only one who can
warm
really
as
help
hell.
with
Bro
that is-
need the AC. You gotta turn on the AC for my boy.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
I couldn't tell you that. I don't know.
Well, along with the photo came some additional information about your personal life.
Okay.
And based on some of the information you shared with me today, it seems to add up.
Okay.
So is there any reason why the person would say they're you and share your information?
Sounds like it'd be someone that knows me then, obviously. But I don't know who. I don't have any enemies that would be doing something like that. Can I ask what information was shared? What they know?
We know that you're a baseball player.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people know that.
so that information was kind of shared.
Okay.
Your work schedule.
It's been 5 years now I've worked here.
Specifically the transition to 7 days on, 7 days off.
Really?
Really?
I haven't shared anything like that recently.
Recently.
I couldn't tell you who that would be.
Recently.
So let's take it
He
back
keeps
a little
adding
bit.
that recently in there.
The reason why the interrogator used the word recently is because the sender knew his current work schedule, something that was enforced just a few months before this interrogation. Now the information's not adding up, and it's clearly implicating Jalen. Now we have a username, J178211. 17 is the college jersey number, 82 was the high school jersey number, and 2011 was the graduation year. Now he claims to have quote-unquote never heard of this account, but it suggests that this account sent the nude pictures. Things are not looking good for him.
Wait, why the fuck? Wait, his name is Jalen? What's his real name? It's Jalen? Why would you use your name and anything to associate with you if you're gonna do some stupid shit like that?
Was the high
I'm not trying to give it advice, but like, bro, that shit just dumb as hell. First off, you a cop, you supposed to be protecting, kid. Second of all, you dumb as hell for
jersey
doing this
number,
shit.
and 2011 was the
Third of
graduation
all, you're
year.
a weirdo.
Now he claims to have quote-unquote never heard of this account, but it suggests that this
Come on,
account
pal.
sent the nude
Come on.
pictures.
Come on, kid.
Things are not looking good for him.
Shared any images of your penis with anyone?
Yeah,
And how many times would you say you've done it?
a lot.
A lot, damn.
Can you-
We got confidence.
Kind of explain that a little bit more to me.
I mean, my wife, my ex-girlfriend, back in the day, Tinder and stuff, yeah. I mean, I'm sure you know how Tinder is.
Yeah, sure.
High school, even, yeah, junior high, I did.
Did you ever share any videos of you having sex with anyone?
With anyone? No, I've always had
A little
personal
hesitation there.
videos of me and my wife. That was it.
A little hesitation there, my boy.
Actually had one, but
What does your ex look like?
she's blonde.
She's blonde. Okay.
Thank you.
So you've never shared any videos,
No, I have not, no.
just still shots.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the Crime Stopper that we're investigating and the Snapchat account, and of course your phone number and everything in connection with it, and some of the combinations of numbers and everything there, you can understand why obviously
Yeah, no, it's...
we have a growing concern.
It's weird.
And of course your pictures attached to it,
Yeah.
right? Which is even more like either someone's,
Can I ask what... You said you got nude ones, too?
there were images that were shared, yes, that
Can I ask... I know, I'm sure you got them here. Can I ask to see what they are?
you want to see the picture of?
Yeah, so I can get an idea.
Do you have anything like that? Yeah. So I don't actually have a clear shot of one. Yeah, so I did not
Okay, I understand.
print out those
I wait till I'm a
pictures.
lawyer, because this is kind of... I'm uncomfortable with this. This is weird. So...
Of course, like, you definitely have the ability to do that, and of course, you know, this is completely
Bro, you should have asked for a lawyer like 30 minutes ago.
voluntary.
I
And so,
just don't want to get caught up on something. I'm working this career. I don't want to get caught up on something.
I fully understand.
I
Yeah.
fully understand.
So,
'Cause you did
you
some.
can, yes, 100% elect not to speak with us. You are not under arrest at this time.
Yeah, I understand.
Obviously, given the fact that we're here and the fact that we're speaking to you, I know that your bosses are going to want to speak with you
Yeah,
afterwards. Yeah.
In this part, the interrogator has confirmed some details which are vital to the investigation. It was only after the discussion of the nudes that he finally decided not to share further. But another interrogator in the room, who was just observing, entered to ask 3 questions of her own.
I have a couple of questions that
Yeah,
you
go ahead.
don't want to answer, or can I ask you the questions? Because you can choose to answer or not answer. So if I ask you a question and you're like, I don't want to answer that,
Yeah,
you can
no,
tell me
understand.
that. One of my questions was, I think I missed it, but when was the last time that you had Snapchat? Because I know you said you deleted it, but I didn't hear when you deleted it.
I just deleted the app. I deleted that when I was in the academy.
In the academy.
Yeah.
When did you go to the academy?
It's like a little over a year ago.
A year ago,
Yeah,
so in 2019?
yeah, right at the beginning of 2019, January.
Okay.
That was
And
right at the
then,
start of COVID, too. April 30th.
What years did you go to college at Grossmont?
2011 to about 2013, 14.
And then I just want to make sure that we all understand each other. When my partner says a younger female, you understand that we mean someone under the age of 18?
Yeah, that's obviously why you're here.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any siblings?
I have a younger sister, yeah, she's 19 right now. 20, sorry.
Oh, okay. And then my last question was, she was asking me about the house and the decorations of your house. In any of your rooms in your house, do you have that new look where they have like the barn door outer rail type thing? It's like a country, I don't know what you would call it. I see it a lot on like those DIY shows.
They got you, ass, my boy. Like the fact that they described the inside of your house.
Yes.
That victim definitely talked about that part.
Here's what the 3 questions were confirming. Firstly, he deleted the app, not the account, so chances are that he could reinstall, use, and later delete it to look clean to his wife. After all, their schedules don't match, so he might reinstall it when she's not around. Secondly, the college years were confirmed just to set a timeline of activities. And the 3rd question was just a clarification in case he later ends up denying what they meant. After these 3 questions, he chose to have a lawyer present and denied answering any more questions. By law, he was free to leave, but that was after he turned over everything to Johnny Law.
With the next step, however, I'm going to go ahead and pull some documents here for you. So there are a few steps that we're going to be taking after this. Again, you are not being detained by us or anything, but we are acting on behalf of the court moving forward. Okay. So I will give you a chance to read through this. This is a search warrant that was granted this afternoon by a judge. The warrant does allow us to grab some DNA swabs from you, as well as any mobile devices that might be in your possession or potentially in your locker. Do you have your personal phone with you here?
I do have them.
Okay. Yeah. Is it inside your locker?
It's on my person right now.
Okay. So if you want to go ahead and hand it to us, we definitely don't need to go in and grab it from you. But the search warrant does require that we take it from you. Okay. Additionally, it does allow us to have access to your vehicle. Is your vehicle parked here?
It's parked a few blocks away.
Okay, do you remember exactly where you are?
That boy
across
nervous.
from Cap's Pizza over there.
Cap's Pizza?
Yeah.
And is it like in a parking lot? Okay, is it like one of those paid parking lots?
Yeah.
Okay, so Cap's Pizza. Put a note on that. So the warrant does allow for us to also process your vehicle.
You guys are going to take my vehicle?
No, we're going to process it here. After that, we will also have access to your locker. Are your vehicle keys inside your locker?
My vehicle keys are in my vehicle right now.
They're in your vehicle?
Yeah.
The fuck?
So you have a code?
I have a code.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say, bro. Okay. I know, bro. Someone snatched your car, bro.
Right now.
They're in your vehicle?
Yeah.
So you have a code?
I have a code.
Okay. Would you mind sharing that code with us?
Am I allowed a lawyer to say no to that?
Well, the warrant allows for us to have access to your vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you
we'll
break
get a
it.
tow
Yeah.
truck.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll give it up to you.
I'll jot it down.
I don't even know the number. I know the
That code is
Now
password.
he's realized that there's no turning back, as the so-called anonymous tips turned into an investigation and finally turned into a search warrant for everything he owns. Literally everything.
Everything.
The officer was later put on desk duty for a couple of weeks until the investigation went its course. His DNA swabs and everything were collected, and then in came the shocking revelations. In the court case of People versus Fleer, there were 4 victims between the ages of 12 and 14, but prosecutors allege Fleer...
God damn, that's disgusting.
There were 4 victims between the ages of 12 and 14, but prosecutors allege Fleer to have contacted more than 40 who described themselves as minors. The prosecutors read graphic letters of his encounters in the court.
Damn.
He
40.
even engaged in sex acts with a 14-year-old girl and contacted numerous other
Bro, you got a wife, my boy. You got a wife. What you out here doing, bro? Come on, my dude. Why are you going for younger kids in the... Like, you got a wife, bro. You got a whole ass wife.
girls over social media with the aim of meeting
Like,
up.
I'd expect people like that don't get no females to do shit like this. But you got a wife. You got a kid coming into the world. Like, what is you doing?
Sex. Count 6 said on or about April 8th that Fleer unlawfully participated in an act of oral copulation with a person under the age of 16.
Damn.
And Count 7 and 8 said Fleer lewdly committed a lascivious act upon the body of a child 14 or 15 years of age. Jalen Fleer pled guilty to 20 felony and misdemeanor charges and was sentenced to 10 to 12 years in state prison with no probation.
That's it. 10 to 12.
And he will have
Oh,
to
you're
register
Pedo
it.
though. Those 10 to 12 years is gonna be a mission. Cause I know from all the stories I've seen, all the YouTubers I watch, pedos are the worst type. Like, they get it the worst out of everyone. So you gonna get it the worst, my boy. You gonna get it the worst. Those 10, 12 years gonna, hey, hopefully feel like a lifetime.
Sex offender for the
Hopefully you
rest of his life.
come out a different man. Like, damn, they done beat my butt up. Like, damn.
What started as an investigation in 2021 led to the arrest of this madman in 2021. At the same time, we have to commend the efforts by the interrogator here, who was able to take out so much of the information from him voluntarily.
Yeah,
Even if he had refused
hey,
to
she's
talk.
good though. Like, she good at job. She made it seem like it was just like a friendly call. Hey, what's your background? Hey,
Well,
you
the search
play
warrant had already
baseball?
come through, so there was no point in hiding anything. However, considering that he was charged with 20 sex offenses, do you think that a 10 to 12-year sentence was enough?
Hell
Make
no,
sure to
but-
tell us in the comment section.
Hell no, but like, I'm just thinking about those 10 to 12 years gonna be a mission for him. Like, 10 to 12 definitely not long enough. But like, I'm just saying, it's just crazy. That boy probably getting his butt beat up right now, bro. Nah, it's 12 o'clock. I don't know. But Road 2K, man, join the family, go super gun done. But we out.